It's been 10 minutes, so now we'll check to see if the dough is ready. You have to allow time for it to rest so that it's not too floury and not too thin. Now I have a scooper. Nannie used to make them just, pulling, which is fine. But Aunt Katie had given me the scooper once, so it's uniform. So you just have to decide, are you going to do it even that way, which may make a little smaller cookie, or with a little concave effect here, and to have them uniform. Now instead of making one and putting the scooper down, I just scoop out about 10 of them on a paper towel. No magic number, whatever, just a little group of them. And then we roll and place. Don't handle the dough too much. Leave a little space in between. Now all cookie sheets are different. So you have to allow, but always allow your spacing. And the cookie sheets being different makes a difference in when you're baking with them. Because if they're thick the way this one is, maybe the 10 allotted minutes won't be enough, so we'll check it. Now if the pans are dark, that also affects it. You would need less time. If you notice, instead of greasing the sheets, I used parchment paper, which is an easier way to go. My cookies are ready to go into the oven. We'll put them in for 10 minutes at 375. Another batch that we put in previously are just ready. The 10 minutes are up. Let's check them. I need my hot holders. The bottom should be lightly browned. Lightly brown, not dark brown. Be careful, it's hot. Them over. And then as soon as you can handle, usually I do it right away, but as soon as you can handle, you put them on, being careful not to burn your fingers. Put them on the racks. 2 at a time, go a little faster. Now these will have to cool probably a good 40 minutes. Don't ever ice them when they're warm. Okay, so these will wait. We have to set the timer not to do that. Cookies are ready. They've cooled and they're ready to be iced. Now you need confectioner sugar. It's good to start with a pound box and run it through the sieve again. Don't do all of the pound because you might need some. I've never gotten the exact proportions down, so you have to see. Sometimes if it's too liquidy, you have to add more sugar. Now, Nannie used to make them with butter, confectioner sugar and butter. And that's the way Aunt Katie make them. But, I don't know, I got used to making them with a little anisette, as my grandchildren have gotten used to that. So you get a little bit of water, and put a little bit of anisette in, As you can see, the bottle is almost depleted here. Okay, now you add very gradually. You're not going to add this whole thing. Just a little tiny bit and stir. A little bit more. So you're putting in all that sugar, but then it reduces now, just really drops. We're just going to use the white, but if you want colored ones, then you use the food coloring, and you use a toothpick to just get a teeny tiny little drop. Otherwise, what you thought would be pink will be red. We're probably going to need more than this, but we're going to start with this. It's almost ready. Just a tiny, tiny bit more. So you can see that we didn't use all of it. Now, Katie taught me to use a brush the last few years, so that's what I've been doing. So you dip it in. Now, in case you don't have the brush, you can just do it with your finger. And you get all around the edges. You can see that that's going to drip down. That's why I've put this protective plastic underneath, or you could use newspapers, because it's a messy job. And let's say you make about, you want to get it nice around the edges. And when you have about 5, if you're going for sprinkles, then very lightly. I never know who likes the sprinkles and who doesn't. So I usually make half with and half without. Now that the cookies are iced and they've settled a little bit, we can place them on a platter. This is one that Jed gave me one Christmas. I'm sure when he bakes, someday he'll put them on this platter. We can wait, right, Jed? I think we said that one batch makes 50 cookies. Actually, these are still a little wet. And there you have it.